Hey everybody. It's been a little while since we've done a video. Frankly, because we've been really busy. Our sales are probably 2.5 to 3 times higher than normal ever since March, when coronavirus really hit home here in the States. So kind of been busy, and that's the main reason for not doing a lot of videos. But I'm driving back from our one location back to our main farm here. So got a bunch of random thoughts that I'll share with you guys over the next couple days or so. First one would be on, if you are a direct-to-retail farm and your sales have gone through the roof, you're probably making big adjustments to your production models, adding more of whatever it is you grow, chicken, pork, eggs, beef, what have you. There needs to be, I think you should be cautious about the investments that you're making and counting on what this market will be. Simply because it could go away as quickly as it came. There's a lot of us that have been in the game for a long time have been working and hoping for this kind of boost in sales to happen. The local food movement, regeneracy, and all that. And it took something like virus and meat shortages to make that happen, and people having to stay home and not eat at restaurants, which accounts for 50% of meals eaten in the United States pre-coronavirus. So that is playing a huge part into your increased sales. People are simply having to cook at home more. Have a plan for it to go away as quickly as it arrived. Not saying it will, but you should be ready for that reversion to whatever normal pre-coronavirus was, because people, human tendency is to seek convenience and comfort, and you probably will retain some of these new customers, certainly work very hard to do so. But I guess I'm a little bit more pessimistic about the human nature in general, that people came to you and to your farm because they couldn't find it somewhere else, or they were too scared to go to the store, or they couldn't go out to eat. So should society return to normal, just be ready for people's eating habits to return to normal as well. So what does that mean for your farm? Just be careful about the expectations you put on the high sales volume to continue. Is it a good time to make investments and improvements and streamline efficiencies in your process? Yes, absolutely. But make sure you don't work yourself into a trap of counting on, hey, I'm making 50,000 in sales a month now, or 100,000, or $250,000, or $1 million a month, and it's going to be like that moving forward. Not necessarily true. So have a flexible and adaptable strategy, which should have been thinking through before this, in the mode of scaling up quick. Have a similar strategy for what to do if it has to scale back down. One of the enterprises that we poured a lot of money to in expanding was chicken, because it has such a quick turnaround on the time, 8 to 12 week cycle. And also, we can scale it back down if we need to very quickly. We're not buying a bunch of extra cows as baby calves and then waiting 2 years for them to grow out, or a bunch of pigs. Even though we are doing those things as well, but we are doing them at a more controlled and manageable rate. Chicken is the one that we really pushed the chips in on and doubled our production, because we know, should the market constrict, we can reduce that production down and not get stuck with all of the business liquidity being tied up in a production model that now there's no sales for. So, getting ready to pull in here. Just be careful with your farm expansions. Think through, what am I going to do if my sales are cut in half at some point this year? There's many things that could cause that to happen. Have a plan in place. Keep your finger on the pulse of the market and know when it's time to call your shot and reduce your production. So that's my thoughts for today. We'll jump on and have some more at some point in the future. Talk to you all later. Have a good one. Out.